It's so weird to like think about, but this is gonna be what you look at from here on out when I do these live streams. I'm not gonna just check my audio. Also, I don't remember the edits. I know I did editing. Yeah, I did. 13, 14, yep. Like, I remember doing it, I remember writing the descriptions and whatnot. But I don't, like, remember, like, the kinetic, psychosomatic sensation of having done all that editing and starting a new week. Now, I want to update you guys on my Tactics Ogre playthrough. Yeah, I like these sound effects, OD. I basically did 5 of the fort battles at this point. And I got like a gun user, like a marksman. Now, I don't know how to pronounce Fusilier or Fusilier or whatever it is, but the key takeaway is I did it. There's one more fort battle that I need to do, and you know I've got to do it from like the east side. There was like a beach location that gave me so much trouble because there was free octopuses, free mermaids, a couple lizard men, a couple of Canopus's race, those bow and arrow dudes that can fly around. Besides Canopus race and all that. Yeah, Majora Drift I just completed. That was super hard. Now there's another side quest that opened up that I haven't done yet, but I might do that one on screen or put that off for later. I realized that skills have like a level cap that's tied to the union level, so you can't like build skills indefinitely. It's just like your basic levels, there's like a limitation. Oh, that's Lilithia. Like, I got scared by like the last encounter because it was like, I thought I had to like put off everything until I got to the Divine Dragon, who was super beefy, but once you kill everyone but the Divine Dragon, it's kind of over and done with. I guess they just fuck off after they kill everyone but the Divine Dragon because they could just run from him. Like, I don't care how badass a dragon is, you can run away from one dragon, but like 5 dragons and then an ogre and a couple lizard men, that's a different story. Cool, so I got like a nice little prize. Alright, whatever. I don't really have the bread for any of that yet. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is giving me some Chrono Trigger vibes. Just enjoying like the fair with this like filter attached. So it just occurred to me that like these games have like a CRT filter. Let me check something out real quickly. Settings, visual preset. But part of me makes me wish that Square would take the original Final Fantasy VII from the PlayStation Classic, because that's what a lot of these PS1 classics are. There's stuff that we had on the PS3 for emulation and stuff from the PlayStation Classic, and just bring that version to PS4 and 5. Because I wouldn't mind getting a platinum again for Final Fantasy VII OG. Okay, so the game already knows what the deal is. So he's probably gonna pawn this shit and make like a fortune. I assume that's what the mindset is. That's such a little kid thing to say. I remember being a kid saying shit like that. There should be like this fun thing all the time. Not gonna lie, I do wish that Final Fantasies 9 and 8 also had CRT filter versions, like straight emulation. But those games actually tried to like do things with the models. Thing is, I don't think necessarily every game needs a remaster. Some games just put on a CRT filter because they're not meant to look sharp. They're meant to look kind of smooth. The reason I don't really use CRT filters is because I like to live my life raw. Actually, at some point that my mom gave me that as like a nickname. Okay, hold on. That was at pace for my... Did I beat my previous record? Yeah, by like 0.1 seconds. Speaking of records, I saw DK speedrun Persona 3. Like, I wasn't watching it intently because I was also doing something at the time, but no, I saw that he got to do some progress on that. Good on him. No, I respect that. Because I know, like, to speedrun a Persona game, that takes, like, guts. You gotta, like, sacrifice a whole day for, like, a run. Like, I wouldn't wish, like, a botched Persona game on, like, anyone that I really disliked. Only someone who, like, I hated. Two, three. Oh, fuck. Two. With that said, he did beat the record by a few minutes. I know he has, like, the category for vanilla Persona 3 down to, like, world record, but it's not sub 15, so he might... I'm trying to, like, drop it down. Okay. Two. I feel like if I get a good, like, initial... No, now I think about it, Persona 3 Let's Playing has got to be like a recent thing, because I realize you can do diagonal turns. It's a cultural thing. Like 2016, I remember that's when they started routing a speedrun thing for Persona 3 Fez, and that didn't manifest until way later. You want to stock up on a lot of these. Yes, the fuck you do. But yeah, I would have never thought that DK would have done that for Persona 3. Golden, sure, because Golden, like the speedrun route for that is like super brief, but Fez has a different gameplay loop. Oh, I gotta... With that said, it's kind of interesting to think about the fact that DK never played Persona's 2 Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. And I haven't either, but he has an opportunity to do it that I don't, because he has like the Vita TV and things of that nature. Now that the PlayStation 4 and 5 both have the opportunity to do PSP emulation, I would very much like to see Breath of Fire 3 and the Persona 2 duology make their way. Those games are rough from a gameplay perspective, but time trial. I remember there was this thing that you could like kind of stock up on indefinitely here. Small Flower 16. Even though you only have 3 party members in this game, I just love numbers divisible by 4. Now let me think, what's like a number that's divisible by 4 and 3, 12, 16, 20, 24. So I gotta find the boy with a red balloon. In her character portraits, she has green hair, but you can't really tell that from here. Oh yeah, Missing Link has a new trailer. I mean, Twitter has been up for a couple days now, but now we have a trailer for it. And I've seen that on other Twitch pages, Twitch streams. Sometimes the chat would bring it up even to like non-Kingdom Hearts gamers. So people have been so starved for Kingdom Hearts news that they've gotten really excited for this, and I can't blame them. Personally, it's something where I'm just looking forward to seeing the YouTube clips of it. Actually playing the game myself, I don't think it's going to be something I'm too fond of, but you know, it's whatever. I like all the references to Kingdom Hearts 1. I saw someone in like a Discord server mention that the combat reminds them of Chain of Memories, which to me it does also remind me of Chain of Memories, but like a fully hack and slash Chain of Memories, which is honestly what I feel like recoded Chain of Memories, not Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, those should have been Chain of Memories but in hack and slash form. But I think that's just what this is going to be, because the original Chain of Memories and even the remake, those aren't hack and slashes. They're action RPGs, but your offense in that is basically the cards, which have values. You can't really like chain crazy combos. Zolduke. This looks like the ultimate like bridge. Like you get to do the deck-based stuff where you have powerful cards that you pull out to deal major offense, but you can also combo, defend, block, and do typical hack and slash stuff. So yeah, Chick-fil-A actually not canceled, but they messaged me saying that they rejected my application, which I actually appreciate that they responded. But now what's interesting is, and I've been thinking about this, I've been speaking to my pops and asking him to mention what the company is that his cousin owned that I work for in construction, and I do want to use that as a reference for future job interviews and to update my resume, because my resume, my LinkedIn, those are things that I want to enhance. I think having construction, online editing, delivery, stock, those are good. I don't like just, giving the generic laborer term, because that doesn't showcase what my skills are. My skills are these things that I've really put time into. I also do just want to one day be a home attendant. Getting curbed by Chick-fil-A honestly reignited this desire in me to get like a food service job. I just want to work at a chicken spot. Partially that, and also my main chick works at a chicken spot, and I'm trying to ride her wave. Whatever she's got going on, I'm trying to get that going on for me. Little kids get excited for stuff like this. I gotta talk to the townspeople. I'm not gonna just figure it out on my own. I just hope they don't send me on a goose chase. Oh, this was, well, of course, this is to bring awareness to all this other stuff. The world of Phil Gaia. I like how in Wild Arms, there's just one name for the world. And all the games kind of use that. In your Final Fantasy, you had Gaia, Spira, Ivalice. Well, actually, what's 11's world? Vana'diel. 13's was Cocoon and Grand Pulse. 14 was Eorzea, but then it turned into Hydaelyn and Aetherius. 15 is Eos. 16... I don't remember 16. I don't really give too much of a shit about 16 right now. But this one doesn't give a shit. 7's got a retcon name of Gaia, but that's a localization decision. I don't know if they stuck by it. So we don't have the items to like open that. This is how my grandmother used to take the 1999 vacation. Like, we actually invited her to Hershey Park when I was 4, and she just spent the whole vacation in bed. She enjoyed it, but yeah, she did not like go out to like the activities with the rest of us. I know she was not like elderly at the time. She was in her 40s, but you know. She was that lazy, I guess. Okay, so he went back to town to look for his mom's. Yeah, I don't know where this kid is at. You know, let me go to the tavern. The tavern would probably know. Sour guy. Okay. I guess I could use the bullet. Yeah, not having a gun or bullets for like a boss fight just makes the boss fight way too fucking long. Alright, let's see. Yeah, only one of our party members can really use magic. We definitely have like that healer tank DPS tradition. wonder where. Envy this town. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find the kid in the town. Oh, this is what I wanted. I just realized it stops its track to play the same track. That just makes the game seem cheap. Let me talk to this guy again. So some people are overtly telling you they went back to town. Okay, so a lot of people have been saying that the kid is back in town crying. There's a conflicting thing with that. I need some women. So you give him that. And give him that, actually. You don't try to make everyone well-rounded, because, you know, obviously, the Mystic set is not going to do much for our other two party members. Really, you just focus on what they're good at. Maybe agility is the thing that you use to build up characters, balance them out. See a little kid going back to his mama crying. Oh, okay. This is the motherfucker. Seems ominous. This is so SNES era feeling. Like this sky box that you would see. Actually, it's not even a sky box. Skybox is like what you would see in a PlayStation 1 era game, which this is PlayStation 1 era, but it feels super SNES style. Where you don't even get to see the sky. But yeah, just like a shot of like the sky panning to be like cinematic, fake cinematic. So there's actually like an amount of people that you want to save. And if you save them all, you get all the treasure. Okay, well... I realize attrition is also a factor in this. I wonder if like killing party members, like bumbling, just causes them to die, like regular enemies. Like I should be focusing my energy towards the rescue operation. Damn, this game has dead kids, that's fucked up. Damn, that line, this little girl is dead. This game ain't fucking around. Yo, it's the type of edginess that, like, not an adolescent person would write, like, a 4-year-old would write. You know, a 4-year-old, like, doesn't necessarily have, like, the sense of scale to, like, realize, oh, this is actually extra fucked up. So they just go raw with it. Yeah, the little girl is dead. That little girl, probably 4 years old, man. It's gonna help with defense a little bit. I've never thought I'd see something like that. Get the Cecilia spot. I'm gonna choose it. Man got plastered. Okay. Part of the reason why I'm being so thorough is because, you know, I want to get all the treasure to get for rescuing everybody here. There's no trophy if I recall correctly, so which would be interesting because that would be an actual like reasonable missable to put in. But when it comes to these like emulation games, it tends to be pretty nice with the missables. They don't want you to be persnickety as you play these games because they realize, you know what, these games that we have on emulation here, we have them because we got rid of it on the PlayStation 3 PSN. Well, that's probably not the actual reason why they're light on it with these games, because think about it for a moment. The reason I made that my initial theory is, what if you had an old PlayStation Network account that you use for this? You don't have that account anymore. You probably would be pissed if you had to like make an effort to get a platinum and you're like re-downloading all these games again, playing them, spending money on them. Thanks to the two of us, we were able to save most of the... Let me see. So that dialogue is different. Let me check it out. Wild Arms, thanks to the two. Because he said most of them, but then again, yeah, a lot of them are dead. Let me see. Five minutes is way more time than you actually. You know what? I'll take it for what it is. I like this sad track right here. This melody kind of reminds me of the Chrono Cross ending track. You know what? Yeah, let's rest up. The big reason why I'm so frugal with these is I like seeing like big progress markers. Damn, from this elevation, I believe him. He probably did watch all sorts of bodies. That shit must have been traumatizing as hell. Cause like, we really did see like little ass kids die in that one. Like, if that was in like AAA graphics, that would not be chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did save all of them. But you know, that's interesting, because you don't see that spoken about, like that there's like a difference in lines if you have everyone rescue prior versus if you don't. Like that sounds like the thing like modern guides would speak about. Okay. How long have I been? A little. It feels like it's been way longer than that just because I'm so inefficient at playing. But my inefficiency comes from the fact that I'm a perfectionist. A sloppy perfectionist. That should be like a username. In fact, I'm gonna pay someone to... I'm gonna get someone to have royalties if they want that username. Arctica. You got a kingdom in the Arctic? So Gaia is badass now that I think about it. We don't got kingdoms in our extreme brick areas. I guess we got Alaska, that's the closest thing. I notice in JRPGs they tend to have like every place have civilization except for maybe Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX they have a little bit of realism there. 8 I guess as well. Like you got fucking Icicle Inn and Modeoheim, Bone Village, the Forgotten Capital, all in like what's effectively the North Pole. That looks like Link from The Legend of Zelda. This game loves its lore. Like, I've never played a JRPG from this time as in love with its own lore as this game. I don't remember Wild Arms 3 being that, like, Wild Arms 3 was like the last video game I played before I fell into like super depression. Okay, let me just keep going upstairs. You know, from an old school perspective, people used to view the sky as the ocean above. So a tear in the firmament, that's the type of stuff you would see like in the Book of Enoch. I know one of my homies brought up how similar the themes in Wild Arms are to like a Final Fantasy game around this time. And definitely, I can feel it here. She's doing that girl thing where she's trying to be like responsible, but she's also not seeing the full picture. Like, if we acquiesce to their demands, the world ends, basically. Like, you're not gonna surrender power and then ensure the safety of your people that way. Not to, like, demon kind. Now, it's good that she cares about her people and their well-being, is willing to show humility to maybe save their skin, but at the same time, you're just taking their good faith that they'll be spared. In the long term, they really won't be. You know, I can say that because I'm playing a JRPG and I know how these things work. That dude was doing a crazy drive. He's moving like he's LeBron. People were pissed yesterday watching that NBA game. Like, they went into overtime, but the Lakers still lost. People are already, like, asking for everybody to get traded. It's so interesting how, like, LeBron haters will sometimes act like the worst stereotype of LeBron. They'll just, like, sacrifice an entire roster. Okay, so I guess I'll have to take the different approach. I'll go the other way. Damn, this guy is fast as fuck. I think people just want the Lakers to be like this first seed team, the way they were like before the trade deadline in 2021, when injuries messed up the roster. I mean, it would have been nice if they kind of maintained their health in 2021, won that two-peat. Just because the 2020 season and the 2021 season were both so weird, so it would have been interesting if he won both, got questioned for that, and then had to like end up in this position. But I ultimately want Austin Reaves to win a ring. Like, people are starting to turn on Austin Reaves because he messed up on the Olympics, and when he's not foul baiting successfully, he just kind of looks like a doofus and doesn't score properly all the time. You know, for the minutes he gets, he's not really dropping a lot of points. And he is breaking often. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like he's exempt from criticism. D'Angelo Russell gets so much hate. People just want these guys to have like an elite point guard, and it just might not be like the reality of the world. Okay, hold on. So there's two kingdoms, the Light Kingdom and the Ice Kingdom. Okay, so I guess they're like sister cities. This is what I wanted to activate. How did I get past him prior to that? I must have moved in like a funny spot. Yeah, this guy is so aggressive, it's actually kind of funny. The thing is, I do like Austin Reaves, just I've seen him do things like counter Steph, counter Giannis. Like, I see the beginnings of a elite all-star player, a number 3 option. But also, it's like the Lakers is kind of built around what suits LeBron's like weaknesses and strengths as a player. Even though people say that they want Anthony Davis to be the number 1 option, they kind of want Anthony Davis to be the shooter dude, when he's really just like a guy who doesn't make his own shots, he finishes shots. drives to the post and whatnot. Like, you gotta get someone who can like do lobs and stuff of that nature. If you want him to be number one option, you gotta kind of work around that. Since this guy LeBron doesn't want to do playmaking anymore or be like the point forward, I guess he just has to find someone else that can like do the playmaking, which is so weird because one of LeBron's strengths is his playmaking ability, but I guess he doesn't want to be the only one doing that. Now, Reeves is like a role player as well, but he's kind of a role player who's shifting into an all-star. He's not really like a crazy scorer, so I don't really know what they want from him. He's effectively like a foul merchant, but as Kobe said, that's not really something that will get you like a championship victory. Forcing contact to get like a one-pointer, that's not really it. Oh damn, this guy is aggressive. Okay, let's see if I can cross him up. Oh, got your ass. Oh, he got me there. So that's the aggressive guy number 1. But up here is aggressive guy number 2. Because I'm not like a Twitch affiliate or partner, so you can follow me, but you can't really like subscribe. All it really means is I just gotta get more concurrent viewers and I can become an affiliate. And then you can subscribe. But I do appreciate that you're trying to give love. Oh. Yeah, I really like this game as well. Let me try to cross him up. Oh. I mean, I played this game last time like 8 years ago, so it's fresh enough in my head that I can still feel it's like new, exciting to me, even and exciting. I didn't mean to do that. Try to cross him up. Oh. Ah, he got me. Do you enjoy the other games in this series? Because I've played 2 and 3 as well, and I liked both of those. Okay. Those games are good as well. I do plan on playing 2 at some point. Again. I accidentally forced contact. Oh, okay. That's a different way of doing it. Yeah, just go full Usain Bolt. I wonder if these chefs have anything to say. Nope. They don't plan on stopping you. Gamora. Toad. I actually really like that name. That feels like something like a Naruto Toad would do. Water bullet. Let me check the time. Oh, okay. My phone alarm is probably about to go off. It probably did go off, actually. Should probably use the bomb instead. Hit me with his tongue. Let me check that spot I neglected up top. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. Mystic Apple, let's see. Can I pick that up? Oh, you can't pick up bombs and throw them like Legend of Zelda. It'd be nice though. I gotta remember, it's been a minute since I played the game. This game. Let's see. Oh, I just noticed, like, I can see the traction on the shoes. I don't got that extendo for that. Well, let me reset my TV. There you go. Let's see, that's the loop around. Let me see, do I take the left path first? That was a good idea. So there's that one treasure. I wonder if I can like get it again later. Let me reinvestigate. Because I might have already gotten it. Okay. That's what it was. I needed diagonal movement. That was good. I'm glad I took the time to take advantage of that. You know what, let me look at this for a little bit. Okay, he's dealing a lot more damage. He was dealing like something in the 80s before. I could be misremembering, but that's kind of good. Master Ballsack, okay. Zelk. Okay, so why does he want revenge? That's better. Antidote, magic cure. I did that mostly for the trophy. Oh, I see. So you gotta hit it twice to slip. I was thinking it was like a mixed thing from Final Fantasy X. Okay, let's see. Holy symbol. This guy will kill you if you let him. Section for the body. Damn, he violated. He said, damn, you sting like a bed bug. If he said you sting like a bee, that'd be one thing. Oh, at least he was a man of his word. He really didn't have time for us in the interim. Three of them, I didn't notice they were free. Yeah, Jax is coming off as really brash. I mean, the way he challenged that dude, Zolbok, to a fight and whatnot. Okay, she gonna cut off her locks? Man, why is her funeral outfit this like Count Chocula looking fit? She's dressed like the fucking original Jordans. Wait, this track has vocals. Damn, it's more high-tech than Final Fantasy VII. I just realized that. Okay, so this is what White Mage Serenia thought was the end of the game. Because the opening credits... I think he probably thought this was like a multi-scenario thing, and there's probably like a Wild Arms scenario too. Kind of like what you get with Shining Force and some of the Dragon Slayer games. Oh damn, he's pissed. Did he step outside? Angry like that? That man was tight. I'm trying to find out, there's like a treasure spot. Oh, okay. So there's not one blank spot. Lucky cards are essential for like getting level ups, but I'm not gonna really use them until it's time to really like max out my level. Hopefully she's right here because this is her room. Yeah, I just remember that this is like her fit. I think her older one was a bit more memorable, but also I didn't really like her locks too much. Like this rounded look is a lot more like anime-ish and shapely. And plus, I do like the way she looks in the anime opening, which does have this fit. Even though she doesn't really look like the cleric that she is now. She just looks like an adventurer. I'm just really trying to imagine White Mage Serenia dropping the game after this, thinking he just fought the final boss. No, that was the end of the Ko section. We're at the She section, developments. Preferably, I would want to get Cecilia super over leveled so that she can kill enemies with her melee attacks, because if I do that 50 times, I get a trophy. It's one of those, like, do something dumb multiple times and you get a trophy thing. Like, we're about to do that right now. Twice. Adventurers K. Reminds me of like Endwalker, the first town you go to, where it's just like, yeah, we don't fuck with adventurers here. Yeah, it's weird that that's like a trophy you get. Just for harassing this save pigeon in particular. say, this is not one of those JRPGs where you can save in the world map freely. But there are like rest stops. So if I do that a couple more times off screen, I'll get a trophy. So I'm curious if I'm gonna get disappointed when we get our vehicles in this game, because that's usually when I leave limerence for these Wild Arms games. I mean, it didn't happen when I played Wild Arms free. It happened to a friend of mine. For Wild Arms 1 and 2, I did enjoy the game a hell of a lot less once I started to use the vehicles. Alright. Let me check something really quickly. I want to check the trophies. Yeah, it's 50 times. Use Mystic. Hope Rune. Fully upgrading arm. And spell. So what is that, 4% of the way? Didn't mean to do that. Now the game probably thinks I'm a coward. There should have been an "Are you sure" menu that exists. Because some of these inputs are like just misfires, and I guess they chose the comfort of having to hit minimal inputs over the convenience of not messing up like that. And you know what? I like Clunk. I like the removal of Clunk and the streamlining of certain features. But there is such a thing as overly streamlining your UI, and I feel like this game does it one step too many with the way it doesn't have, notifications or disclaimers. When you do like an input like selecting everyone's decision, Suikoden does it the way I described. And Suikoden is pretty streamlined itself. It has a really simplified combat system. But it also doesn't want you to mess up. Because while it's simple and it's an easy game, it's also one where a misfire could really F you up. I'm glad I'm at a high enough level to where I can do this. And the only thing that's really at cost is like time. But time is superfluous for me when it comes to this stuff. Well, at least I can talk about other things while I'm doing this. I'm really looking forward to doing the shrines and Tactics Ogre. They can be pretty samey, which is why I'm not in the mood to show them. Plus, I really think the core story is the true star of the show in Tactics Ogre. But that's not so important to me, because I'll be playing through it and I'm probably going to enjoy engaging with the shrines and dungeon crawling. I wasn't really down for it because it's a tactical RPG. I don't really want to dungeon crawl in a tactical RPG. I just want to go through event battles, maybe character build, do like one-off battles for side quests, and just be on my merry way. But I had to work so hard to just get to the shrines, man. Like, fighting monsters to clear the way, doing fort battles. No, it's video game shit that I was complaining about a couple of streams ago, where that operant conditioning kind of tortures you to trick you into liking it. It gives you like video game Stockholm syndrome. But, you know, I'm on the receiving end of the effects because I overcame that like Fawn Coast area, Lupa whatever, Lupa Coast. Maduda. Those were some tricky monster challenges, so I wouldn't really mind just getting to the shrines, doing them, getting my prize, my 6 trophies. It's gonna feel good getting trophy after trophy. Especially if I get like decent swag in terms of equipment. Palace of the Dead, I don't think any amount of operant conditioning is gonna get me to be happy about doing that though. I'm in a 100 floor dungeon. The biggest thing I'm probably gonna spend my time doing is using the exploit to get like 999 revival items. Is this my blanket or am I using my younger bro's blanket? Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, I'm using my younger bro's blanket. I don't want to get his thing sweaty, so let me move it out the way. It's gonna be really interesting when I get to, because I realize how it's gonna look when I go back to streaming Tactics Ogre. I'm gonna do everything before Heim Conflict one day, and then I'm gonna do the Heim Conflict thing. And then we're going right back to playing another game as I go through that 100 floor dungeon. Palace of the Dead. Then I'm gonna do the final dungeon on stream. I'll probably do Coda on stream as well. And I'll do the other routes on stream too. Not necessarily Heim Conflict or the meat of Chapter 4, because I think that's when things get samey. I got spoiled that basically the routes you take don't really affect the endings much. Okay, that was a mess up on my part. No, I think he did a counter attack, that's what happened. There are a lot of factors at play for the endings of Tactics Ogre. I just don't know the whole lot of them. I guess the fate of Kashua must be one of like the major elements, alongside the fate of Vice. Like, Tactics Ogre, I'm starting to realize, like, it's not going to take me too much to form my conclusion on where I would stack that game. I thought I would have to do a bunch of routes and all this other stuff to really, like, form my opinion. And look, I looked at Ogre Battle on the SNES as kind of like a source. But it's like this. Oh good, she got the counter attack. I wonder if that counts. I really like Denim Pavel as a character. I like the core story. I like the setting and the themes that are being explored. The core conflicts, the gameplay, the OST. I didn't mess around with the class system to really make a good judgment on it. Like, a lot of people try to play as trainers to coast through the game, but because of that, I can't make too many complaints about the game because I committed to playing a certain way, and for the most part, that carried me. What I can say is that Tactics Ogre is a game that you love it platonically sometimes, but it wants you to love it romantically. It wants you to be married to it. Palace of the Dead, that's not like platonic gaming. That's romantic gaming. The shrines, in and of themselves, that would be platonic because it's just, 46 battles. But the many battles that you have to do to really unlock it, the 6 fort battles, a whole lot of that stuff. Unlocking the way to some of these fort battles. That's not platonic. The game feels like you're friend zoning it and doesn't want to be friend zoned. But we're willing to do a lot for the game. I'm willing to do Coda. Some of the Coda stuff. I'm willing to play the other routes. I can't say I just want to do the minimum. Just shrines, Palace of the Dead. If any other game would have done that, we would be roasting it to oblivion. Like, hell no. Like, Dark Cloud wants me to do it. I like Dark Cloud. But I'm not gonna let Dark Cloud speak with its full chest out, telling me to do a 100 floor dungeon for the post-game experience, just so I can fight like a super boss or become OP, get a little bit of extra content in for the game. Tactics Ogre, it wants you to do that. It has like 4 coda things. Like, why'd you add DLC to a game that really doesn't... It's a 1995 game. Really? Did it need DLC? I mean, I guess it's the equivalent of the Dawn of Souls content, Soul of Rebirth and stuff like that for Final Fantasy... What was it, 10? No, 1 and 2. So I can't act like it's ridiculous. It was just the fact that it was DLC content in Japan, and then when it became international, it all got baked into the PSP version. That's kind of ridiculous. But I guess Yasumi Matsuno, when he got brought along for the PSP version, Let Us Cling Together, and then also Reborn. Those are like ages apart. I guess he just kept feeling the need to bring it to a new dimension with all the technological leaps. How he's developed as a writer and thought about the world that he created. And I respect that. I respect that, but that doesn't mean that I enjoy some of these things. All of these things. It's good that he got rid of random battles. I'm sure they're really charming. I saw footage of a random battle and I thought, you know what, this reminds me a lot of Tactics. But it's not really necessary. It can go. Like, that shit can kick rocks. Palace of the Dead Man. See, I want to get a platinum for that game, but it could be a God of War Ragnarok situation where I think about doing it, I commit to doing it after the off-screen stuff, but then I realize, you know what? I got too much stuff going on. But by the time I make that decision, I would have already beaten the game, and a lot of the content that would await me that's a little extra isn't really that bad. Okay, I'll be careful. If you want me to be careful, that's what I'll be. I know some people on Discord are nervous about the fact that I got Final Fantasy 16 because on that server they spent the whole summer bashing that game. To find out that I bought it, they're like, oof, we thought we were free of this. I know a couple of guys that they stopped even discussing JRPGs for a while because of how much they didn't like 16. Like, that broke people's spirits, 16. Which I was committed to ranking that as like the most mid Final Fantasy, but I'm starting to see people rank it even lower now. That post-honeymoon phase is going hard. People that were like getting super defensive when you criticize the game are now like criticizing the game really hard themselves. And it was something that happened with Tales of... what do you call it? The latest Tales game. It happened with Remake, where the AAA D writers, they started like getting defensive. For whatever reason, when a AAA game comes out, people just they defend the game like their life depends on it. You don't gotta do it like that. The game isn't gonna fuck you, bro. Like, that's the truth. Like, I hope Naoki Yoshida sees this, bro. I hope Hiroshi Takai sees this, bro. Okay, that's opportunity. Speaking of which, I was researching stuff for Remake because I did notice in the past that there were programmers that still worked in a Remake project from CyberConnect 2. And I was trying to think of the theory of, you know, what if Square actually poached some staff from CyberConnect 2? Which, it's a believable idea, because if you offered to have me live in like Tokyo with a higher paying job in an acclaimed studio for a project that I'm super interested in, I would take it. And even like I looked at the credits section, there's like the section for the contract workers in different companies, including CyberConnect 2, and then there's like programmers. 3 of the programmers in the regular programming section are not listed as contract workers. Like, they were doing freelance work for Square. Okay. I got the names of those people on my phone, but there's other guys I noticed. There's one dude who I think he worked on the second Naruto Storm game. I might have him on my phone, but I want a couple more pieces so that when Rebirth comes out and potentially they're still working there when there's no contract workers for CyberConnect 2 for Rebirth. It'll make the case that there was some poaching going on. Which a lot of them did go back to do like the re-releases for like that JoJo game, but that could just be their credits, original credits coming back up due to contractual reasons like, hey, you're re-releasing this was a game I worked on, credit me. But that would be the coup de grace, because I've been trying to talk about that CyberConnect thing because there's such a conspiracy around it that's false that I think that would put that in the cemetery. The idea that 7 Remake was in development hell or had development complications largely stemming from CyberConnect 2 and Square parting ways. And Square going in-house. It'd just be like another thing to throw in that. There's like stuff that I have like comments on. Like I remember the Dance Mikasa days and all these Final Fantasy YouTubers saying that they have inside sources that Remake is in development hell and nobody was getting pulled from the project, or it was originally going to be on the Switch. And which is such a dumbass theory, but the fact that the project is taking so long is why Nintendo decided to punish them by not having more cloud content for Smash, which the fact that we got Sephiroth and Smash afterwards kind of messes that up. But yeah, there's like a lot of YouTubers that they're probably broke as hell now because they've been exposed as false prophets. Their insiders just suck. Oh, could that be Fresh Direct? I'm not good at memorizing names. Should have paid attention. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you're not gonna steal my shit. Must be out your damn mind. Astral Hunt, Wild. Yeah, I'm not about to lose a lucky card. I gotta get up out of here. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I wonder, how many enemies can you have on screen? You gotta give her an antidote spell. Okay, just had to confirm. Yeah, I'm not about to have... crit, even though for you a crit isn't gonna do much because you're guaranteed to clap in one shot. Now that is you matching my energy, my complaints. You'd be like, okay, well, let me rise to the occasion then. The day he hits somebody and it doesn't catch a body, that's when I should be worried. I almost did the rewind clock. I would have been sent back to the beginning of the room. That would be terrible. Your Hunter x Hunter rules. Nope. Alright, we're together. What am I doing? I got handpin. Took a little damage because of that, but I kind of turned it around. Okay, some Vital UI stuff. Not believing in demons is such a weird implementation to the world building. They believe in regular monsters, but not this thing that caused a great cataclysm a couple hundred years ago. See, this is perfect. This game with like a little bit of a CRT filter, a little bit of texturing. It looks just right. That's what I want for Final Fantasy VII. Maybe not the other ones that had their models like redone a little bit. There was some groundwork laid out. That you can like AI upscale it, whatever. Man. Oh, I like this track. This track makes me think of Wild Arms 1. But 7, like, that game, its heart and soul is low poly. So, CRT filter would be like Premiere. Maybe like a much more simple platinum run so that I can platinum the original Final Fantasy VII twice. Okay, so it's like a port town, I guess. Like how he doesn't jip you and say, okay, I'll reload your thing again. Yeah, it's cool. Too bad I still could take your money. I should save up to have like just about anything. Long knife, olive branch, Asanga. Look at that defense boost. You might take over the tanking duties for now. like that. So this game is pretty old school in that you go to a town, they have a problem, you address the problem, you move on to another thing. So it's going full Aristotle. Freeze, okay. The description made it seem like it was gonna be like, water, so I'm just gonna leave it as water, but okay. That wasn't so necessary, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to prove our mettle. Yeah, I got messed up. That's ironic. So the barkeeper's father was a priest. That's pretty ironic. It's only a front. Five hamburgers for 3 people. One of them is a woman. I guess Rudy's probably gonna be the lightweight because he doesn't expend calories speaking, and he uses a gun when he's in clutch mode. Oh, I guess that's just the order for her. Yeah, they spend a whole lot of time trying to say she's not like the other girls. Jack's the edgy one, and Rudy is just, you know, the borderline silent protagonist. He's silent until he has permission to speak. Light the fire at 2, then at 10, okay, 2, 10, 6. Well, I am streaming this, so I kind of have like a recording. But this place is Dry County, from what I can tell. It's always nice when a JRPG townsperson is like, yo, what are you doing in my crib, man? Like, she's not vibing with you pulling up. Can I help you, motherfucker? What do you think this is? There needs to be more characters like that, just... Don't come to my house, man. What are you doing? I say that, but then modern JRPGs, they kind of use realism as a crutch for, okay, now you can't talk to random people all the time, every townsperson, and we dramatically reduce the amount of interiors. Yeah, I really lament the loss of interiors in JRPGs. Even Zelda, now I think about it, it's like... Because Zelda had towns back in the day. That was like the most RPG thing about Zelda. The inventory system, not so much. Stats, non-existent. But the towns, man, that made it feel like an RPG. And you know, you had it. it just was not the same. You got this sour guy. So far everybody but Rudy got something. Oh no, he got a metal band. I just didn't pay attention well enough. They did the ding dong sound effect? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is there anyone who's gonna like improve my gun, or am I just out of luck? Cause I need a better gun, but whatever. So how long have I been doing this? 3:16. I think that's a wholly enough time for me to hop off. Especially because I'll be streaming next time tomorrow, so it's not that big of a deal if I go on a little bit of a siesta. Waking the earth. What has a high number here? So I know it's something I'm supposed to do. I'm talking like 20s. Even like a 17%. Ragu. Yeah, I don't know what Ragu Regula is like meant to represent, because I know Anglemois is like based off the King of France and that prediction from Nostradamus that's been twisted into an end times prophecy, another world, Eschaton. Okay, let's see. So that about does it. Just gonna make sure it's all straight. Couple things I want to talk about before wrapping up. I'm probably going to play a little bit more of Tactics Ogre today. I mean, I did some this morning, but you know, after showering, eating, chatting with people, updating, and things of that nature, I don't have like the longest window because my younger bro will be back, but these days I'm not gonna hop on to the PlayStation to just stream. I'm gonna take some time to do as much Tactics Ogre as I can, because that game was such a priority for me. And this game is, I'm glad I got to play it. It feels good to get my hands on this and to show you guys, not just with a vlog review, but with my actual playing, how good of a game this is. That feels great. I'm glad about that. But yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that the big project is Tactics Ogre. Tactics Ogre was many years in the making. There's aspects where I'm enjoying this game a hell of a lot more. It's a cozier game than Tactics Ogre. The lore is amazing. The OST is more to my liking. The themes are nice and Final Fantasy-esque. And the game wants me to like it as its buddy. It's not trying to like marry me into it. But it does have a lot of content, especially post-game content. But none of that post-game content is to the degree of a 100 floor dungeon. So I end up appreciating it a lot more. It's a comfort food style game, and it's what I had to choose. Part of me wanted to do Legend of Dragoon because Legend of Dragoon is not a franchise, it's just one entry. There's no sequel, prequel, remake. Whereas with Wild Arms, there's Wild Arms 2, and if I clear Wild Arms, I'm gonna have to get my hands on Wild Arms 2. Give it the same love and treatment. But it's a different story. Because I'm still doing Tactics Ogre, I have to play a game that's lower maintenance. Legend of Dragoon, I'm still gonna have to like grind additions on screen and off screen, and doing a grind with both games is just ridiculous. I wouldn't recommend that. I declare more for myself. On top of that, I'm developing an even greater appreciation for low poly, not just the aesthetic, but also the CRT complement, and it's getting me thinking about Final Fantasy VII and just some of the more unique ways that game can get love outside of remake and the compilation, just the original game. To quote Stephen A. Smith, you got me fantasizing and salivating, and let me not go crazy now. This has been your boy, Mr. Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching, and suck my dick.